he comes in, Clark Kent, blah, 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 and making him feel good. And it was the scope was big. It was like, it was a big stadium and a lot of people. And I appreciated that. It just felt like, wow, we're in a different world. What's going on here? Is the show ending?
Yeah.
I kind of felt, I don't know.
It's probably not, it was hyperbolic, but I'm sure it's not far off from what some colleges have done in the past to recruit some guys.
And that guy who gives him the card, I think, oh, he's going to be the bad guy in this episode.
Yeah.
And he wasn't.
Oh, yeah, none of them were.
So that was a good kind of decoy.
He seemed like, remember that guy from, I don't know, last season who could shake somebody's hand and convince them? That guy did a good job of making me feel like he was going to do something like that.
Yeah, and he didn't have anything. I would have liked to seen that guy, but it was too predictable.
What was the stadium, Tom? Do you remember that?
Downtown Vancouver.
Duh.
Right there. I don't know who plays there.
Was it the Canadian Football Stadium, or is it like a
college?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was the one that was right across
BC
from
Lions.
where it is right in the heart of downtown Vancouver, I believe, right, Tom? Yeah, it's right near the Sutton Place, not too far.
I remember locations like that because when you only have like a 5-minute commute instead of like the hour and a half to the Kent farm, you remember those days.
Tom, what was the process filming at the stadium like? Was it fun?
I think for me, I do remember being there and being like, wow, this is really cool. But for Clark, it needed to be overwhelming. So I just tried to lean into that and being like, wow, this is all new. And I don't know what. And then they did a good job in this scene of having Clark being moved through the stadium, past the cheerleaders. The coach kind of leads him. The car dealership guy leads him. So I got to kind of just be listening.
It's a manipulation, and you let that feeling play.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Go ahead.
They were really pushing the car. I don't know,
really pushing the car.
And GPS.
Oh, yes, GPS.
Oh, boy.
Now they'd be like, we can get you the newest iPhone.
Come on, Clark, join the Metropolis Lions, or whatever the hell they were called.
Bullnuts.
Actually, they were called the BC Lions.
Yeah.
The BC Lions
I
played
muttered
there.
that earlier.
There you go.
Yeah.